Hello and good afternoon. Welcome to London Gatwick. So, hey Buzz. Hey, can't wait. Yeah, me neither. I can't wait. I can't wait to see how this goes. It's been a while since we've done any kind of non-US ops. So this should be fun. So yeah, Gatwick today in the Fenix A320 from Gatwick up to Edinburgh. So this should be good. Should be good. Not a terribly long flight. Oh, Microsoft is just killing me today with connection losts. Keep getting these connection lost messages here. So, yep, today, Ultimate Wrecker, hello. What's going on, man? Just getting started here. Just getting started in the, here we are in the Fenix 320 at Gatwick. Got some traffic already. We got VATSIM. It's actually a little bit busy here. So this should be a good one. This should be a good one. So let's get this thing fired up. It's been a while since I've been in the Fenix. I think we did the fly-by-wire last time. So similar. But not the same. So we've been bouncing around a lot between Flight Simulator and X-Plane 12, and figured let's get back in the Fenix. It's morning here. It's morning time here. It's 9 o'clock in the morning, and honestly, I'm just getting woken up. I need some more coffee, so hopefully I can get this done. So we get the jetway attached. We got power. Let's go ahead. Oh, we got 162 people planned. Today, I'm using the Fenix 320 Ultimate Wrecker. Fenix 320. Now let's just do fast boarding. Make sure people are coming on board here. Fuel's coming on. There we go. It's been a while since I've flown outside of the US, so this should be kind of fun. So hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this. I'm sure it'll be good for some laughs, if nothing else. Flight init. Quest. So this is Microsoft Flight Simulator SU10, whatever the latest beta is. Good. So let's get Quest. My hand's kind of shaky too. I'm not sure if it's because I haven't had enough coffee or if I've had too much already. But you can see the manipulator's kind of bouncing around there. No received messages yet. So init request. So we've got ATC. I think we've got Gatwick ATC and Gatwick Ground, so we can call and get our clearance when the time is right. And today we are easy. 1202. Cool. Can't ever get your FMS to work. Never understood that. So you're gonna take notice of what I do. Cool. Yeah, and also check. There goes my. Sorry guys, I just dropped my Oculus manipulator on the ground. Yeah, and yeah. Also check out some other. There's some pro pilots that do some really good streams, like V1 Simulations is pretty good. He's a real pilot over here in the States. And then is it EasyJet Sim Pilot maybe? I think he's a real pilot. So check those guys out too. Ultimate Wrecker, you're gonna hop on Flight Sim in a bit. Yeah, man. Cool. There's a lot of ATC online. There's an event in Spain that is going on too that you might be able to hop onto. So let's go back here. Let's take a look at our cost index today. What do we have for CI? 43. I like it. We filed at 360. Let's go with that. And request. So we got the winds in. It's just pulling this from SimBrief, guys, so that's kind of cool. Flight plan today. I got the ATIS before, but let's pull it up again. I'm gonna use still 2.6 left. Let's write this down. What do we have here? This is Kilo. It's 1022. Let's set that too before we forget. Why isn't this setting in both places? Alright, that's kind of irritating. Sometimes it forgets. I don't know why this aircraft forgets the settings. There's a sync. Is it airframe? Controls. Yeah, so that should be linked. There we go. 1022. It's the 1022. So I'm not sure why that didn't save there, or why it forgot. And I mean, it was saved before. So, let's see here. You heard that JFK is a really hard airport. Yeah, it's pretty big. It's pretty big, and it's a lot going on there. Sure, your FPS is probably going to tank. Ultimate Records, VATSIM and add-on. Yeah, VATSIM is an online network of pilots and ATC, and you need to get something called vPilot. I would really look up some tutorials on VATSIM. It's not paid, it's free. It's free. But you definitely want to look up online some tutorials on how to use VATSIM just across X-Plane and Flight Sim. It's you need to know the procedures and the phraseology. This is not a paid add-in. This is VATSIM Radio. This is something that helps you sort of with ATC and tuning frequencies, and there's a map, and it's a great plugin. Yeah, VATSIM is like an online network of pilots and air traffic controllers. Do I know the Pushback Express add-on? Oh, I don't know that one, but that's cool if you could use voice control. No, I'm just using the default Fenix pushback. So 2.6 left, and then let's. Sorry about all that moving around here. It's a little choppy on the ground with the Fenix too, I've noticed. So it's going to be 2.6 left. Lamb 6 mic is going to be the SID that we're planning for. I got to adjust my headset here. Lamb 6 mic. So let's insert that. Okay, that all looks good. And then at Edinburgh, it's going to be ILS 24. And it's the InPip 1 Echo. Guys, my headset is not right. Something happened here. Bear with me. Sorry about that. If it's not positioned right, it makes everything really blurry, and everything is kind of blurry. There we go. Alright, what I say it was? InPip 1 Echo. Cool. ILS24 InPip 1 Echo. Let's insert that, and let's check to make sure that we've got everything in there the right way. Gonna be a big left turn. Yep, that's good. This is looking good. Cool. And then on to the yep. There we go. So that all looks good there. Back to our knit page. How are we doing on boarding? Whoa, how'd you guys move all over there? Definitely check it out. Cool. Yeah, maybe I will. I need a good pushback plug-in. Aviation Lover, yo, what's up? I'm back. Welcome back, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. Sorry, I gotta move you guys back where you were. I'm not sure how that got all moved over there, but it's not where I want that. So let's put that there. That's better. Now I can see all you guys. Cool. So let's go back up here. Looks like this is all looking good. Do we have people out? You know what we can do? We can start the APU. I think we've got fueling on board. Now that these are not, guys, don't do what I'm doing in terms of real world. This is not real world startup procedures, I'm sure. I think we're fueled at least at this point, and boarding's complete too. All right, fueling and boarding are complete, so that's good. I'm kind of fumbling around this morning. I'm not awake, man. Aviation Live, you always come as soon as you can. Yeah, cool, man. It's good to see you. I'm glad you're on board. This should be a fun one. We haven't done any non-US ops in a long time, so this should be pretty fun. Cool. So we got people and fuel on board, so that can come on, and that also can come all the way on. All right. Let's go back here to our init page. Now we can pop in our zero fuel weight, which we need to get. All right, so it doesn't do it automatically. Fly-by-wire automatically populates that, which is kind of nice, but I guess this is more realistic. What do we have today? 59.6 and 31.3. So 59.6 and 31.3. Pop that in there. Fuel is 6.4. Pop that in there. And these should populate here. Give ourselves 30 minutes of extra time. There we go. That's good. Clear out these messages here. Let's go to our performance page and pop in some performance numbers. Having a good morning. I just took a walk and drank some coffee. Good for you, man. I did the latter. I have not taken a walk yet. I'm definitely trying to chug down some coffee, man. Don't worry about your spelling error. 2.6 left. Let's get the load sheet. We'll just assume that we have the final load sheet. Horse toga. Yep. Sync the METAR. Get our takeoff speeds 125 and 135s. Let's pop those in. 125, 135 V1, or rotate rather. 135 is our V2 speed. It's gonna be a flaps 1 takeoff as usual, full toga. And that's all in. So let's call up and get our clearance. So we've got the weather, we've got ground and tower on board now. So that's cool. Now let's see if I can fumble my way through this, guys.
EV19, Yankee Bravo, cleared to France via the Bogner 1 X-ray departure.
So hold on 1 second, guys. Sorry, I'll look at chat in a second. Cuzzer, welcome back, man. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Welcome back. Come on.
Yankee Bravo,
yeah, Lamb 6.
Going Bravo, Upsteller, Easy, X3 Bravo, Foxtrot, requesting a good check. Easy
6 Mike, and we're expecting
5 brake transfer. They're not with me. No. 812 Victor, hold short, Juliet.
Hold short, Juliet, jump at 812 Victor.
Gatwick ground, good afternoon. Easy 1202 is an Airbus A320, stand 48, QNH 1022, clearance to Edinburgh, please.
Easy 1202, clear to Edinburgh via the Lamborn 6 Mike departure, squawk 7601.
Easy 1202, cleared Edinburgh via the Lamborn 6 Mike departure 7601.
Easy 1202, read back right.
7 6 0.
Ground Easy 83 Bravo Foxtrot, standard 557 Airbus A320, requesting clearance and please.
Okay, cool. So that's all in. 26 left.
A3 Bravo Foxtrot, you're cleared.
So that's all good, guys. So we got that done. Let's take a look here. Aviation Lover, yeah, you said flying for UPS on a 748. That's awesome, man. I love the F-18. Aviation Lover. Who doesn't love an F-18? So let's take a look at our departure here. 906 Mike.
Alpha 3.
Continue Alpha 3, Tom J, 12 Victor.
So the top altitude is 6,000. He didn't give us any altitude. So I believe what happens in Europe is we spin in the top altitude on the SID and kind of await further instruction. It's going to give us a bunch of altitude restrictions here. So yeah, we're restricted here by a bunch of altitudes, but they're all programmed in here, so we should be good. Okay. What we can do now is call for push and start. APU's online. Let's check our company messages. Let's get our load sheet. Let's accept that. How are we doing on time? Are we... Actually, I scheduled a 13:30 a 13:30 off box time, so we're 10 minutes early, so that's great. I thought it would take me longer to fumble my way through this, so cool. So let's send the jet bridge packing here. Let's get rid of this. Where is it? There it is.
8944, hold position. You're cleared to...
APU's online, so we can... Actually, we probably should have had...
Via the Bogner 1 X-ray departure, squawk 5013.
Those on, seatbelt signs are on. Let's turn the external power off. APU bleed. And come on, and this can go away, this can go away, and you can go away. Excuse me. There goes the jet bridge. Let's connect the tug. We're not going to do anything with it. A little stuttery. Sorry about that. Hang on one second. Gotta try something here. If I go here, sometimes it doesn't like it if Flight Sim has the focus. See it?
After the 737 has passed.
Sorry about all this, guys. I always apologize for my immersion braking, which I'm completely doing right now. Let's get this back where I want it to be, which was kind of here, I think. It's good enough for now, so I can see you guys. Let's go back here. I like it. All right, we'll go with that. Now, the taxi. Oof, it's going to be fun in VR, especially at an airport that I'm not quite familiar with.
Golf Mike Romeo Kilo 29er, contact Gatwick Tower 124.225. Have a safe flight.
Alright, that's just not going to be too bad.
Contact Tower 124.225. Thank you, service.
Easy at 944, ready for push and start.
Easy 8944, push and start approved, face south, stand 559.
Push back up, face south, easy 8944.
Gatwick ground, easy 1202 is also ready for push and start.
Easy 1202, stand 48, push and start approved, face south.
Push and start approved, facing south, easy 1202. Okay, so we're going to kind of turn it all the way around here. So let's do it. Let's see if we can do it here. Cool. Push, park and brake released. Let's start. Here we go. Start one. And let's swing it around this way because we want to face south. There's another EasyJet. Alright, we're starting engines too while we do all this, so this is kind of fun. We'll just kind of make a 360 here. A little choppy. Oof. There's a lot going on here. Oof. Frame rate's killing me. started. Let's go here. Seems to be south. All right, there goes the tug. Let's set the parking brake. This goes to max. Oh gosh. Oh, you guys are in for some fun today. Let me tell you. Let me just tell you. I really do need to chug some more coffee, guys. Sorry. Ultimate record. Time to learn the FMS. Yeah, man. Definitely. I mean, you can't fly this plane unless you know how to program the FMS, to be honest with you. You can't. It's a non-starter. Oh, now the taxi. All right, let's put you here. Let's do a quick flight controls check. Full forward, full back, full left, full right, rudders, left, right. That looks good to me. Flaps are set.
25.
Okay.
Cleared to Dublin, VB North 1 X-ray departure, squawk 0765.
Oh, man.
Clear to Dublin via the North 1 X-ray departure, squawk 0765.
Let's get rid of this.
Seabird 259, every back correct.
We have Kilo. Gatwick ground easy 1202 is ready taxi.
Easy 1202, taxi holding point Alpha 3, runway 26 left via Lima, Papa and Alpha November.
Okay, easy 1202, taxi holding point Alpha 326 left via Lima, Papa, Alpha November. Alright, let's see if we can find that. Oh, okay. So, Alpha 3, so we're going to go Lima, Papa, Alpha November. Hey,
2302,
guys, we can do this.
Alpha 3 via Mike and Alpha November.
That's not too bad. That's a pretty good taxi route there. All right, let's I don't need this on anymore. And all that's good. Taxi light can come on. Sorry, guys, I'm not awake yet. Parking brake released. And here we go. Taxiing.
Last station calling, second call sign. Is the X3 Bravo Foxtrot ready for position stop? Is the X3 Bravo Foxtrot hold position?
The taxi is 8944.
Easy 8944, taxi holding point Alpha 2, correction, taxi hold short Papa, the Quebec Alpha and Lima.
This is going to be Lima here. Oh, look at this busy here. It's busy, guys. Whew. And frame rate crushing. Big airport. There goes somebody off 26 left. So it's Lima, Papa, Alpha November. Oops. I have a tiller. I have an axis bound to my tiller. I guess I could be using that. So this should be Papa here. Because what's the stream look like? Is it choppy to you? It seems very just not smooth for some reason today. I don't know why. It's kind of... We'll get through it. It's just not ideal.
Easy 2302, contact Gatwick Tower 124.225, have a safe flight.
Hey, easy 1202 tower now on 24225. Have a great day.
Star X, do not transmit. No one can hear you. Runway 26 left. Cleared takeoff. Service wind 320 degrees 12 knots.
Gatwick Tower, good afternoon. Easy 1202 is taxiing, holding point Alpha 326 left. We are currently on Papa.
Roger, continue.
Okay. And then Alpha November is this last one here. Okay, good. Yeah, it's a little confusing because that 26 right ends kind of short there. So this is Alpha November. There goes a, what is that thing? I don't know. There's another EasyJet. And that's some sort of green and white airplane. Holding point Alpha 3 is kind of where that Easy is stopping there. Alright, we did it.
Spa X, Garrick Tower, are you able to take off?
Just getting the queue here. Need to reset my view here, guys. It's not.
Spa X, stop transmitting on voice. No one can hear you. You're just blocking the frequency.
Oh, there we go. That's a little
Respond by
better.
text.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Clear this out. Put you over here. We got our charts here. Oh my gosh, the frames.
Spa X, takeoff clearance cancelled. Hold position. Golf 29er, clear takeoff, runway 26 left, surface wind 320 degrees, 12 knots.
Clear to take off, Golf Micromet, Kilo 29.
Sorry guys, I missed all that in chat. I, for some reason, I lost the focus of the window. I figured something was up. The system's acting up today. Sorry, man. Next stream, maybe I could do, ooh, Arlanda, Sweden to Helsinki? Oh, that'd be cool, man. That'd be cool. Yeah, do some ops up there. Is it me or is Spirit the worst airline ever? No, man, Spirit, guys, Spirit gets a. I've never had a bad experience on Spirit. It's a low-cost carrier. Come on, guys, don't knock Spirit. But hey, everybody's entitled to their own.
2302, hold Alpha 1.
Hold Alpha 1, 2302.
So he's 2302. We're 1202. There's some ATC Japan. Oh, that'd be cool, man. That'd be cool. Alright, we were told to hold Alpha 3, so we can push up a little bit here. How's the weekend going, Amit? Amit, what's up, man? I just woke up, so it's going good so far. I played golf yesterday with a vendor from work, and I'm a little bit tired from that, to be honest with you. Not in good golf shape anymore. But all good, man. The weekend's going good. It's going to be a good weekend. Beautiful weekend here in the DC area. Aviation Lover, you're on flight sim right now. Cool, man. Where are you going?
Easy 75 Alpha Lima, continue approach runway 26 left.
Ultimate record. Think I managed to do it. Get that FMC program. Nice.
At the start of the threshold.
PM, what's up? What's going on, man?
Can't contact him at the moment.
Little European ops today. Let's see how I can fumble my way through this. Just a yank flying over here. I'm kidding. I used to fly over, well, in the sim. Just I used to love flying in Europe. I love the ATC over here. It all just sort of makes sense. It connects. I mean, I love, obviously, PM. Love US ATC. That USA is awesome too. But I love flying over here also. It's just a little different. Definitely puts me out of my comfort zone, especially if I haven't done it in a while. I'm like, man, what do I have to call up with my aircraft type? And that's different. Oh.
Spa X-ray.
Cool. FMC set Arlanda, Helsinki. Nice.
Wind, surface wind 320 degrees, 12 knots.
Let's get rid of this. Pull up our SID. See if we don't bust any altitudes. He didn't give us a top altitude, so we're just going with 6,000. It's the top altitude on the SID, so. This guy not moving? I guess he was cleared to land. Company traffic in front of us. Yeah, they're just using one runway here. I guess that's normal. Oh, what's this? Oh, this guy's gonna try to cut in front of us. Come on, man. Let's see. One thing we can do also is start putting some charts up in here while we wait. I like to have them in both places. Oops. Gatwick.
75 Alpha Lima, clear to land, runway 26 left, surface wind 320 degrees,
Slow
12 knots.
land.
Clear to land 26 left, 75 Alpha Lima.
And I'm instructing aircraft is disconnected.
So many SIDS.
Order, thank you very much, 75 Alpha Lima.
Where's the Lamb 6?
Easy 2302 behind.
Come on. Thanks for the sub, by the way. Whoever subbed, thanks a lot. Appreciate that, man. JB Gaming bought Train Sim. Train Sim 3? Epic, man. Can't wait. Is that the one with the steam trains? Where is Lamb 6 Mike? Oh, there it is right there.
102 Unicorn 122 decimal 8 for service.
And Gallo driving right to get off from an easy 198 kebab.
Let's pull up the charts at Edinburgh here on our. It's the arrival is the InPep 1 Alpha or Echo. The approach is the ILS
Taxi holding with
BME 24.
via Lima, Papa and Alpha number easy 198.
Trying to star it there. There we go.
Accor 10 Yankee Bravo.
Ground charts. Airport. Parking stands. We're good there. Alright, let's go back here.
Turkish 88. Request.
Gatwick. Starred. We only have one. Come on. There we go.
Tango Kilo 88, taxi having point Mike 1 via
Cool.
Whiskey, Juliet, and Mike.
We were here first, by the way. I don't know. Yeah, how dare he? Exactly. PM exactly. Diego Santos.
Are we cleared for pushback and start?
Diego Santos, what's up, man? Thank you for joining. Just getting going here at Gatwick.
I'm not sure
Trying
if
to.
you're facing north at the moment.
Kind of busy. I don't think they have a lot of ATC online down here. Here comes somebody else, probably on final 56. But yeah, thanks for joining, man. Diego Santos.
75 Alpha Lima, taxi right onto Juliet. Taxi stand 564 via Juliet, Romeo, Quebec.
Taxi 7564 by Juliet, Romeo, Quebec, Easy 75 Alpha Lima.
Oof. JB, that'd be epic if you do like some steam trains. I'd watch that. Is fly-by-wire fly-by-wire 320 better than Phoenix? No. I mean, it's really good and it's free, so it's pretty close. The system modeling isn't as good. I think the textures in the Phoenix are a little better, but the fly-by-wire has better sounds than the Phoenix all day long. Absolutely. And an awesome EFB, and it's all free. So I mean, the price is right, let's just say.
Please stop jumping in. Easy 8944, line up runway 26 left.
What? Come on, really? I'm just kidding. It's all good. How about 1202? We can line up. We're ready.
Finland for forward frequency, sorry.
Alright, now we wait. JB, you're gonna be streaming it? Awesome. I'll keep an eye out.
Easy 98944. The instruction was line up runway 26 left.
Line up 26 left, easy 894.
Easy 2302, no further ATC, Monty Unicorn 122 decimal 8.
That looks like he just released his parking brake. There he goes. It's company traffic. Yeah, JB, I'll watch that. I'd watch that, man. Everybody check out JB Gaming's channel. It's pretty good. He's got a bunch of pretty cool stuff up there. ATS and LSPD. And now, hopefully, some Train Sim 3, right? Yeah, I'd definitely watch that. I think it's Train Sim 2. I played with it for a while. It's pretty fun.
I have you facing north across the stand.
People are just... I feel good about myself now. Everybody else is kind of botching things today.
It's supposed to be stand 1, but maybe...
Cuzzer, yeah, sounds are really great on the fly-by-wire. Yeah, man. Aviation lover, no, man. I'm across the Atlantic. JFK. I'm at Gatwick. We're outside of London, man. We're south of London.
Easy 8944, runway 26 left, clear takeoff. Surface wind is 320 degrees.
We are south of London at Gatwick. Oh, somebody's kid's crying in the background. Just kind of holding point Alpha 3 here. Let's get maybe a lineup and wait unless we have somebody on final. Let's get ready for that.
Turkish 88, we will start pushback shortly.
Roger.
How long's the flight going to be? I think it's about an hour.
202, line up runway 26 left.
Line up 26 left, easy 1202. See, we're paying attention. Gotta, you know, being a Yank over here in the UK, I gotta show up. I don't want to botch anything because then people are gonna be like, yeah, those guys over there can't fly. They can't fly on the network. They don't know what they're doing. So I like to follow instructions pretty closely. I like to represent U.S. pilots flying in Europe as best I can. I hope I'm living up to the expectations. Oh, sorry about the frames, guys. It's just no bueno. Sorry.
Easy 19 Yankee Bravo.
That's good here. All right.
Pass your message. Easy 19.
Everybody's seated. This all looks good. No blues, man. We're ready for Toga. I'm ready to push this. Push this thrust lever forward.
259 requesting taxi.
TCAS standby.
259, taxi holding point, Mike 1, runway 26 left, as Juliet and Mike.
Mike 1 for 26 left by Juliet and Mike, speak by 259.
We are in mode Charlie.
1202, runway 26 left, clear takeoff. Surface wind is 320 degrees, 12 knots.
Clear for takeoff 26 left, easy 1202. Let's go.
Easy 8944, no further ADC nonce, Unicom 122.
Here we go.
122 thank you so much for Easy 894.
Toga.
Easy 19 Yankee Bravo behind departing company.
Forward.
A320,
Pressure on the yoke. We're on the stick. We have a stick. We're in an Airbus. All right. 80 knots. Engine indications look good. Whoop. Let's try to keep it on the runway here, folks. There's V1. That's rotate. Nice smooth rotation. Up, 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 up. There we go. Positive rate. You're up on the flight directors. And we cannot exceed 220 knots. So let's be careful not to exceed 220 knots. That's a pretty good rotation, by the way, guys.
Easy 1202, no further ATC nonce, Unicom 122.8.
Unicom for Easy 1202, and have a great day.
Easy 19 Yankee Bravo, runway 26 left.
All right. So it's Unicom territory for us. That's cool. Just hand flying it here, just trying to get a feel for this aircraft again, to be honest with you.
Behind departing company A320, line up
Laps.
runway 26 left behind.
There's going to be a big old right turn here. Hang on a second, guys. Oh, it's weird there. So 220 knots is the speed limit, which we just busted. Although I think we're okay now. You know what? Let's just help ourselves out. There we go. No further ATC, so we can go all the way up. 360. We got okay, so we have altitude restrictions, y'all, so that's why it's gonna level us off here. So you see this altitude restriction here. We need to be between 4,000 feet and 3,200 feet.
Behind the EasyJet A320 to my right, line 26 left.
Same here, and then 5,000 here at this Acorn fix, 5,000 and 6,000. So we got some altitude restrictions we need to kind of keep an eye on. Well, that's all in the FMC, so basically FMC is going to be handling all this for us.
Yankee Bravo, no further ATC, monsoon, 122.1.
How long is the flight going to be? Let's take a look. I'm pretty sure it's about an hour. So, oops, EG, so runway 24 at Edinburgh 14:49. It's 13:45. So yeah, it's about an hour flight. So not too long. Not too long. But you guys hang out as long as you want, man. Don't obviously don't stick around just because. Y'all do what you want. Hey, by the way, anybody watching hasn't subscribed yet, hit subscribe if you guys are liking this stuff. This is a little bit out of my comfort zone, so usually flying in the U.S. goes a little bit smoother for me, but hey, you know, can't do the same thing over and over again. That gets a little old. So yeah, if you like this stuff, hit subscribe and see more of it. We do this a lot. What else we got going on here? Aviation lover just took. Oh, you just took off from JFK. I'm sorry. Okay, where are you going, man? Where are you going? JFK to where? Are you doing a across the pond kind of situation? Oh, that's coming up too. I gotta check and see if I'm free that weekend. Maybe I'll reserve a slot. That would be fun. Oh man. All right. Epic VR across the pond stream. Do the whole thing in VR. I would need a chiropractor after that. 8 hours with the headset on my face. Whew. Oh, JB, you're just waiting for it to finish downloading. Okay, hey, if you stream it tonight, let me know, man. I don't know. I'm not sure. All right, so now we go up to, we can get up to 5,000. Airplane's flying itself here.
EG83 Bravo Foxtrot, no further ATC, monsoon, 122 decimate.
122 decimate, what is the A3 Bravo Foxtrot?
Why does that say, it still says TCAS standby? We're in TARA, right?
Speedbird 259.
Anybody know why it says TCAS standby? Did I not put something?
Degrees, 12 knots.
I'm not sure what's going on there. But yeah, man, I'd watch that if I'm not streaming. I'll check it out. Ultimate record down the runway. Just you decided to go Toga. Oh, cool, man. Is that you? Are you behind me? Oh, let's echo. JB Gaming stream doesn't lag no more, but blurry sometimes. Yeah, if you're using DLSS, that definitely is going to happen. I don't know if you're using TAA or DLSS, but DLSS wasn't working out for me so good. Aviation lover, you don't know. You don't know where you're going? You just blasted off from JFK? Psycho, what's up, man? Good to see you. Probably VR set eats a lot of computer resources. Yes, it does.
Thank you. Checking.
Yeah, you're basically displaying it twice. You're displaying the image twice, you know, in each eye in the headset. So it you know, you get about half the frame rate you get on a monitor. But if you set things up right, you can get a pretty nice smooth experience. Like right now that we're in cruise, or not in cruise, we're off the ground. It's actually a lot smoother. So yeah, guys. So this SID has us basically obeying some pretty strict altitude restrictions. That's why we're so low right now. We're flying at like it's supposed to be flown. I mean, I guess we're on Unicom, so we could blast up to our final, but we'll follow the SID here and just go real world. Yeah, cool. And 250 knots, and that's right. Aviation lover might take a new flight or go in the Cessna. Yeah, do it, man. Cessna's fun. It's a simple little aircraft to fly. That's what I did my private. Did my private in a 172. Once you spend enough time in a Cessna, though, doing your private, you don't ever want to spend time in a Cessna 172 again. At least that's my experience. I could live the rest of my life and never sit in a 172. But yeah, fun in the sim, right? How do I turn on the auto throttle? Is it a separate button from the autopilot? I mean, it is. It will arm itself automatically. And I'll disconnect it when, well, actually I won't disconnect it. In the Airbus, you leave it on all the way until it tells you to retard the throttles. But no, it is a separate, it's here.
I can't find you.
Right there's the auto throttle.
This time, check.
So you go, you know, full toga. So you basically push the thrust levers full forward, toga detent, and then it'll tell you when to pull it back into the climb detent. It'll flash this little box right here, and then you just pull it back into the climb detent when you're when it's time, and then you're good to go. You just leave it alone. It's not like in the Boeing, it's not like in the 7.3 where there's a motor, not a motor, where it's actually connected to the thrust levers. The Airbus, you just leave it in that position, and the Airbus does what Airbus does in terms of thrust. So, I mean, hey, I'm not a real Airbus pilot, guys. That's my explanation of it, very simplified. Check out V1Sim. He's got some. I mean, he's a real world Airbus pilot. He could look at his streams. He'll tell you exactly what auto throttle does and what all the different modes do. Anywho, do I use Volante? I don't, man. Yeah, I don't use Volante. I know a lot of guys do. I haven't gotten it yet. I'm afraid if I'm running so much right now. I'm running Streamlabs. I'm running. I've got VR the windows pulled in. I've got Navigraph up. I've got so much going on. I'm afraid to add any more things, streaming or active while I'm flying. So I've held off on Volante. But yeah, man, I hear it's pretty awesome.
From Gatwick to Heathrow, actually. Give me 2 seconds.
GB Gaming might get Flight Sim next. Heck yeah, man. You should totally get it. Get yourself a VR headset if you don't have one. Get MSFS or X-Plane 12. They're both pretty epic these days. And get some Flight Sim going, man. Get some Flight Sim streams going. Maybe we could do like a JB Gaming VR Sim pilot, like group flight. I don't know, something like that. Aviation lover, you're going to get a Cubcraft. Ooh, tail dragger. I wanted to get my tail wheel endorsement for a while. I just haven't found time to do it, to be honest. When my aircraft goes in for an engine overhaul, which will take months to get done, I think when I can't fly the Aero, I'm going to probably just go grab a CFI with a tail dragger and get my tail wheel endorsement. You're climbing up to 31,000. I mean, I guess we could. We're just sort of obeying the SID here, but I guess we could just go. You know what? Let's go open climb. Let's say we're cleared up. 360. Yeah, I just screwed that up too. We want 360. There we go. Cool. Let's say we cleared flight level 360. Easy 1202 cleared 360. So we're off we're busting all the restrictions on the SID at this point, but you know, we're on Unicom, so I'm sure they do that for deconfliction of traffic with the other airports in the London area. I would imagine Heathrow. Oh, there's City. Okay, so maybe deconflicting traffic with approaches coming into London City. So London is, well, it's going to be off to the east. I'm sorry, off to the west somewhere. I guess that's the Thames. That's going to be up off in the distance there. Probably why frame rates are kind of tanking too. London's a big scenery area. Oh, Volante is awesome. Yeah, maybe I'll check it out. All right, we can set standard. Oops. Set standard once, twice, thrice. Good. Cool. It still says TCAS standby. What did I do? It should not say standby, guys. That should say.
Speedbird 983, ready for push and start. Stand 18.
Speedbird 983 from stand.
I have no idea why it says standby. I mean, we're obviously reporting. We're reporting mode Charlie, or else we would have got yelled at. So I'm not sure what's up with that. I don't know. We'll leave it. I'm not going to mess with it. All right, 10,000 feet. Landing lights off. 10 checks. You guys can all go do your jobs. Let's see what's on auto. Good. We're speeding up before we start climbing. I can see live flying for other people. Shares pics from cockpit. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, honestly, it looks like Flight Radar 24. I think from what I saw, you can kind of see your track and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. That's London down there, right? There's City, I see it. It's by Greenwich, right? Isn't London City kind of by Greenwich? I remember last time my family was in London, we took a little side trip down to Greenwich, and I seem to remember London City being pretty close by to that. Thought we saw some airplanes landing, I don't know. It's been a while. I gotta get back to London, man. I miss it. I had some really good times traveling over there with my family. My daughter absolutely loved it. Just remember one night, you know, obviously with recent events and everything, and you know, anybody in the UK, just, you know, our family's just big, not to get all into things and stuff like that, but you know, have some ties over there, so it's just really sorry about the Queen Elizabeth, obviously. But anyway, last time we were over there, my daughter and I, one night, wife went to bed, we just kind of took a walk around Buckingham Palace, and she was really young, and all she wanted to do was see the Queen, so she kept kind of trying to look in the windows. She's like, I'm trying to see the Queen, I'm trying to see the Queen. Like, I don't think that's going to happen. Anyway, love London, great city. As a tourist, as an American tourist, just super awesome time over there. Anywho, you're going to impress your dad with this now because he doesn't know how to program the FMC. I love it, little family rivalry. Is your dad if your dad can't program the FMC, I guess he's not a pilot. At least not an Airbus pilot. Your dad is into flight sim? If he is, man, that's awesome if you can share that with him. That's so cool. What climb rate? 2,600 feet per minute. Now that we've sped up a little bit. 2,600 feet per minute. Sip of the coffee here. You gotta keep an eye out here on VATSIM radio if we get a ping from ATC. Let's check our map. Let's see what we've got online.
Speedbird 903 ready for taxi to runway 26 left.
Let's see. Oh wow, yeah, we don't have. Oh, there's no.
983.
Well,
holding point Alpha 2 runway 26 left.
I don't know if we're going to get any more coverage, guys. Unfortunately, it looks like Edinburgh is offline now. They were online earlier. I thought maybe we could. Thought maybe we could get some ATC at least on arrival, but that's cool. That is cool. No, no worries there. I mean, it's all volunteer stuff. It's ATC, just like us. I mean, they decide when they want to pop on and control, just like we decide when we want to pop on and fly. And I never get too can't get bent out of shape when you don't have ATC. It's all volunteers and just people doing it for fun. So. Buzz, you're back. Welcome back. Just climbing up to 360 right now. Ultimate record. Oh, your dad's an aviation enthusiast, but he's a photographer for his day job. That's awesome, man. That is awesome. That's a great. Wow. So he's a pretty creative guy then. That's pretty cool, man. I respect people who can take good pictures because I stink at it. So that's cool, man. Ultimate right. Should you learn the F-18 autopilot? Yeah, man. Go for it. If you'd like to fly the F-18, I think you should learn it. I don't know, man. Yeah, I haven't gotten into that one yet. My VR hardware isn't set up for it. I mean, I have it. All right, so I got a side stick. Check out that. If you want to look at exactly what my VR sort of flight deck looks like, check out that MSFS settings video I put up there. I popped a picture of what it actually looks like in the physical setup that I have. So I got the side stick on my left, but if I wanted to, I was playing War Thunder for a while, and I actually had it mounted kind of in the middle where my honeycomb is right now. I customized the Wheelstand Pro mount so I could screw on the Thrustmaster Thrustmaster stick for like military aircraft, like World War II fighters I was flying a lot of. But I've since disassembled that. I got the honeycomb now on the Wheelstand Pro, so to get into like F-18 mode would take a lot of reconfiguring. So
I had some problems with the engine, so I had to restart.
Kaznia, what's up, man? How are you? First time you flew the Rotate MD-11, you climbed out of Phoenix at 6,500 feet per minute. Oh man. You sure that wasn't like the Artemis 1? That's one heck of a climb rate. I guess a light MD-11 does that? I mean, like a super light
Roger,
7.3, I
report back
guess
when
will
ready.
do that. But man, poor passengers, right? That deck
Foxtrot
angle
Tango,
would be crazy.
continue taxiing hold Alpha 2.
One shade off. Good to see you. Welcome. Anybody know if mods for the 777-3 work if you buy it from the Sim store? I don't know, man. Anybody in chat know the answer to that? I don't have that one. Are you talking about the which 777 are you talking about? For is it the Flight Factor have a 777? I don't know the answer to that. Maybe somebody in chat knows. Ultimate Record, you learn the autopilot and then join VATSIM and escort me in the F-18. Yeah, man. I guess you could, you know, as long as you follow the same procedures, I guess you can fly whatever you want on VATSIM. When Top Gun Maverick came out, I was flying, you know, a lot of VATSIM over in the States, and there was a large influx of F-18 traffic, let's just say. So yeah, man, those guys were flying on the network. As long as you know, follow the same procedures and listen to what ATC is telling you to do, I guess you can fly whatever you want. You could fly the Dark Star, I guess. Cool. Let's do a fuel check here. All right, what is that? Poton. Let's see what we have going on here. We can put this away. And let's actually, while we're here, pull up our charts at Edinburgh. And then let's take a look at our OFP and find Poton. So at Poton, 17 minutes. We should be crossing it, and we're okay, because I guess we were low for a little bit there. So 19 minutes, not too bad. We should have 4.8 tons on board. We have 4.9, so fuel's looking good. We've used 14. And it's planned at 1.6 being gone by now. So yeah, we're looking good. Looking good. Fuel checks are good.
Foxtrot Tango, score 2063.
Kazian, yeah, you thought maybe the flight model wasn't quite right. Yeah, I mean, I guess. MD-11, what? That's a 3-holer, right? So you got three engines pushing you, and if it's light, I mean, I don't know how much cargo you had on board if you were doing a cargo flight, but yeah, I guess an empty MD-11 will climb like a friggin' rocket ship. Let's take an outside view real quick. I don't know, let's see how loud this is, so let's go outside. Oh yeah, beauty. Something about this, it's kind of old school EasyJet livery, I don't know, I think that's pretty cool. I know they've got some new liveries out there now, but I like this one.
Turkish 88, nothing heard.
Look at that. X-Plane 12's getting better with their clouds, but still is not here yet. Not quite MSFS quality in terms of the cloud depictions. X-Plane 12, they've just released Beta 3. I did a flight in the Zebo just to test out. They were supposed to have done something with the cloud pixelation, but I think they got some more work to do. But hey, still early in the beta, right? Can't knock it. X-Plane 12's been working out great for me. But it's always nice to come back here and Flight Simulator.
Good afternoon, EG644.
Buzz, yesterday you got the, what is that, Zintertech airport texture? Oh, cool. Oh, then after a few hours, Flight Sim was like trash. Even this free Flight Sim out there is better than FS at that point. Oh, man. But today was better. That's weird. You know, man, Buzz, sometimes my sim gets like that too. Like some days I won't change a thing, no updates, no nothing, and the sim will just be choppy as anything. When it's the day before it was perfectly smooth, so I don't know. You know what, I will say, there was a Windows update. I took a Windows update yesterday and I haven't flown since then. I wonder if that has done something. Because this does feel a little not as smooth as it usually does, let's say. Yeah, we can go over to Unicom, by the way. We don't need to listen to all this ATC right now. Make it a little quieter. You can hear the smooth, relaxing jazz in the background, maybe. It's kind of a nice, easy flight up to Edinburgh. But yeah, Buzz, every once in a while, my sim will just not perform like it did the day before without changing a thing. I don't. It gets frustrating sometimes, but hey, as long as it's flyable. You know, As long as it's flyable and not too stuttery, it's fine. So yeah, I'll probably go back in after this flight and see what that Windows update may have done to the settings. Sometimes it'll, you know, update and change settings that you had previously changed. Like I had to check my power mode to make sure that it was still on high, just the Windows power settings. Sometimes that'll get reset. Stuff like that, so. Looking good here. Looking pretty good. So yeah. So while we're here, we might as well check out the, oh, you know what? Oh boy, you know what? I wonder if we're even going to be able to get let's do this, because I don't think we're going to be able to get ATIS. I mean, everybody seems to be offline at Echo Golf. Let's see. It's Echo Golf Papa Hotel. Yeah. What we can do though is go here. Oops. To Echo Golf Papa Hotel and hit this little weather icon. Send it. So this is just the METAR, but we can get the QNH off of it at least. Alright. Temperature's 15.5, winds. It just says west at 9, so let's say 270 at 9. At 9. Let's say the temp was 15. It's chilly. Is it chilly in Edinburgh right now? Visibility's clearing 1 million, 1022. So we'll go with these numbers here. If we can't get the, if somebody doesn't pop on with the actual ATIS. So we'll just go off the METAR here. Oh, there it is. 260 at 9. 260 at 9. Great. So this is VATSIM radio, guys. You all should check this out if you don't already have it. If you fly on VR, if you fly VR VATSIM with Microsoft Flight Simulator, it's essential, in my opinion. It's David Black. Hey, how are you? I was just, I don't know if you heard that. I was just right here. David Black is the basically the creator and just genius behind VATSIM radio, guys. So thanks for popping in. I was just saying how, okay, so ATIS is offline, so just using the just messaging the weather with the iCal of the airport, pulled up the METAR, so we can pop that in and use that for our arrival. Thanks for joining. Guys, amazing. You just had Edinburgh, and Scottish Control go offline real time. Hope to have it in private beta in the next 24 hours. I don't know. I think I don't have. Honestly, David, I have sort of an older version, but oh, you know what? I did click the sync button, and yeah, they are definitely offline at this point. So, but yeah, to have that updated in real time would be super cool. So let's just check again. EGPH. Yeah, they're gone. But that's cool. It's even with this version, it's so helpful in VR to be able to do this. Yeah, we were looking too, David, on the map, and it's pretty clear that we're on our own. We're in. Oh, okay. Well, we got approach. Okay, so we do have approach that came online. Maybe they'll come back online. EGPH. Let's actually tune them up. It's kind of far away, but yeah. Buzz, you want to upgrade your GPU to a 3090? Yeah, man. I got a 3080 Ti, and I got a pretty good deal on it. Prices are coming down, man. So, Buzz, yeah, I don't know. Prices are coming down, I guess, with the new 4000 series coming out. You know, might be a good time to get one. But yeah, they're still expensive. I had to save up some coin to get my 3080 Ti, but oh, what a difference it makes. It's such a difference. David enjoying the plug. Yeah, I plug VSR all the time, and pretty much every time I fly online on a stream, I absolutely, honestly, I don't think I mean to do it as a plug. It's just I love VATSIM radio so much. I gotta talk about it because it's so. I mean, I don't know if you remember, David, when you and I were first going back and forth, just even on the VATSIM forums, I think it was. I was just saying I can't figure out a way to fly in VR on VATSIM that works for me because it's so hard. The workload is so high to tune frequencies. You know. Anyway. So yeah, VATSIM radio is just essential. Let me check one thing here. So.
12,000.
I want to make sure we're at, what is that, INREV at flight level 200. Let's make sure that's in here. Hold on, guys. Yeah, that's in there. INREV. Okay, so that's good. We're just checking our too steep path from INREV to ESCO. Well, we'll throw some speed brakes out and we'll get down there. How's that? I'm sure we'll be able to get it done. Let's go. Let me just check here. Then Tartan. That's a good name for a fix in Scotland, right? And then this is actually a DME. I'm not sure. Let's see how the Fenix flies this DME arc. Actually, that looks pretty good to me.
Descend on the glide that's 2000 feet. You see 36
So 3000.
Heading 020 EC2.
Yep, this all looks good. Let's put in our while we're here, let's put in our
Yeah, Bravo 523 on it.
Our DA is 300. A little early to do this, but we're gonna do it anyway. Let's go back here. And we had a 260 at 9. Yeah, I'm putting this in a little bit early, but it's okay. Temps 15. Actually, that feels very comfortable. QNH was 1022. Cool, and that's all in. That's the flight plan. We could do a fuel check here. What is this? Zappos. Sorry, kind of missed chat here a little bit.
5477.
Ultimate record, you're running a 3060. That should get the job done. Just get your settings right. Should be fine. Kazna, you want to get into VATSIM soon? Trying to figure out the best way to note down ATC directions. Are you in VR? If you're in VR, you can use this canvas. It's like in-game panels canvas, and just write it down beforehand what you expect. The best way that I found to do it is, regardless of what you're using, and even in real life I do this, well now I use ForeFlight and just I write it on my iPad, but write down what you're expecting, like you're filed, write down your expected, departure, your expected runway, things like that, and then sort of make adjustments from there. So you can use the craft method if you're starting out. CRAFT is an acronym. It stands for C is clearance, R is route. So write down your clearance is your clearance limit, usually your airport, your destination. route is the route you're expecting. A is the altitude that you filed. F is for frequency. And then T is for transponder. So you're going to need those 5 things: your clearance, your route, your altitude, your departure frequency, and your transponder, your squawk code. So that's craft. And you can Google that. It's a pretty standard way to copy clearances in the US anyway. And I use that in real life for GA flying.
He's on 2,000 feet, speed.
Buzz, where are we flying to? Edinburgh. Flying to Edinburgh today, not to Scotland. Bought your 3080 at a bad time. Yeah.
Altitude 4,000 feet, EC235.
Yeah, but at least you got it and were able to enjoy it. So you paid a little bit more for it. At least you were able to enjoy it for longer. That's the way I look at it. Ultimate Rector, you think you did something wrong with the FMC? Yeah, man, it takes practice. Great flight route. Dubai to Boston? Oh my gosh. Dubai to Boston in VR would ensure that my neck is ruined for life, man, with this headset on. But maybe we'll try some longer flights. David, that's why you developed it, but initially for yourself. All the old graybeards on VATSIM forum saying it wasn't needed. Yeah, those guys are okay. Well, they can try flying, online on a busy, VATSIM event in VR and try to keep track of frequencies. I mean, go for it. In real life, you'd have a first officer, you'd have pilot flying, pilot, monitoring to help you with the radios. I don't have another person to help with that. I don't have shared cockpit or anything like that. So yeah, anything that reduces workload and can act as a little bit of a first officer helps. So those graybeards, they can have fun. David, star for Edinburgh's got some steep descents. Okay. Be wary of the quite steep one of the localizer. Okay. Maybe we'll manage our speed then a little bit better. That's a good tip. So maybe we'll slow it down a little bit early. Can we do that?
2117, tucked up at stand 6. Thanks for being there, sir.
That's a great tip, by the way. So maybe we want to be slowed down a little bit at Tartan max 230. Did I pass it? Maybe we want to slow it down a little early. Well, we'll leave these speeds in here. Actually, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll have to throw out some speed breaks. Kazia, the system doesn't like VR. Yeah, you got to tune it, man. You got to tune out. Tune your system for your tune your settings for your system. It takes a lot of experimentation. Jackson Birch, hi. How you doing? Thanks for joining, man. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. We're up here in the cruise on the way to Edinburgh. We've got, let's see, 1449. About a half hour left. Half hour left in the flight. Definitely did something wrong. Hand flying into Helsinki. Why not, man? Have I been across the U.S. using 7.3 and Microsoft Flight Simulator? Not all the way across the U.S. I mean, I've done some longer flights. 2 or 3 hours is kind of the max for me right now, just in terms of comfort. But we could look at doing some longer flights if you want. I may have to pop the headset on to take a break mid-flight. But yeah, we can do that. Dave, you flew the ARC at 180 in the 7.3. Okay, all right. Let's see then. That's a good tip because 230 seems pretty fast. So you're slowing it down to about 180. Let's see what that does here. 250, slowing it down to 230 at Tartan, and then 180. Let's try that. I think that's pretty good. Let's put some fixed rings in too, so I can. so we can figure, you know, so just give us a visual reference.
Edinburgh, good afternoon. It's Fenix A320 November Sierra with you stand 4 requesting clearance for
GPH 24.
Fenix 75 November Sierra Edinburgh there. Good afternoon.
DME is 12.
Gotham 1 Charlie departure.
So let's put in 12.
7507.
Gotham 1 Charlie 7507 Fenix 75 November Sierra.
This isn't exactly off of the TLA VOR, but it's 12 miles. Let's try that, and then let's go EGPH 24. So we're at 360. What's the airport elevation at Edinburgh? Okay, it's 156. So just a TOD back up here. 36 times 3, what's that? 108. Oops. 108. Let's put that in there. Speed error at Tartan. Oh boy, what have I done? What have I done? Let's also go and do EGPH.
Shamrock 95, welcome to Edinburgh, taxi stand 1.
To Fernand, Shamrock 25.
4 miles. Okay, so what have I done to our flight plan here?
ED235 Hotel, runway 24, clear to land, wind 260.
Tartan 230. I don't know, we're just gonna leave this in. We'll see what happens here. Sorry guys, been busy. Definitely done something wrong. Young Aviator, hey, how are ya? Thanks for joining, man. Appreciate it. Do I know how the Max flies? If I don't, I should search it up on YouTube. Oh, Max 737 fly. I don't. I'll check it out, man. David, yeah, I'm hoping to get vectors, so we'll just start down on the arrival, and then hopefully, what do we have? Yeah, hopefully radar will pick us up, and guide us in. Do we have any other ATC available around the Edinburgh area? GPH? No, still no.
Edinburgh approach, Springbok 293, good afternoon.
Still no ATC.
I have information.
So that's fine.
I'll
also take a look at the. Alright, it's pretty simple here, so we'll vacate here, and then it's just Alpha back to the gates, and he'll give us a gate. I don't know where EasyJet parks at Edinburgh, to be honest, so I don't know. We'll listen, and he'll give us a gate.
Clear to Rotterdam, Squawk 4643,
right.
And the Teller 6 Charlie departure, Springbok 293.
Springbok 293.
So bottom altitude is flight level 70, so that's good. We got our performance, or we got our numbers in for the approach, and now let's gosh. Switching back and forth between the 7.3 and the Airbus always screws me up. Is it fuel prediction? Alright, so let's do landing performance. Hang on a second, guys. Runway. I have two choices, so 2-4. We'll sync the weather. Oh, that's right. I can get the weather. I use VATSIM radio, but also on the Fenix, I can get the weather from the EFB. Okay, let's get our landing weight in there, and here's where I have to do math. So we've got pretty much 4.1, 3.7 is estimated at Edinburgh. So that is 0.4 gone off of our gross weight, so 63.3. Is that right?
Edinburgh, taxi stand 7.
63.3.
Taxi stand
estimated.
7, EC 235 hotel.
63.3. Good. What's that give us? Why isn't it giving us anything? Oh, because it's dry. Alright, auto brake 1. Auto brake low, rather. Okay, cool. So we got plenty of stopping distance with auto brake 1, so that's good. Let's go back to our charts. So I like to have the charts up over here too. Let's pull up the arrival again here. Ultimate Wrecker's on final. Alright. Happy landings, my friend. Good luck. Oh, we're at... We're at TOT. Alright, so on the arrival, like I said, the bottom altitude here is flight level 70. So we're going down on the, what is this? The INPIP 1 Echo. And Edinburgh radar is still, I mean, we're still a ways away. Yeah. So yeah, like David, like you said, I guess we'll get vectors, which is good. So, excuse me. Let me get another big swig of this coffee. I'm honestly, I'm still kind of waking up here. Yesterday was just a long day out in the sun, and I'm kind of wiped, to be honest with you. A big swig of cold coffee. Yeah, looking good. Famous last words. Looking good.
Channel 75 November Sierra stand.
Beautiful though. Look at the. See if we can get a quick outside view. And the Fenix too does put you at the slower end of the speed band. So this is actually, I'm not upset with that because of David what you're saying. You know, kind of the steep descents and you know, I think being slower is just fine with me. Let's check outside real quick. Yeah. Oops. Sorry, I'm not very good with the... That's beautiful. Just gorgeous. Even in VR. I think the outside views look a lot better in 2D on a monitor, but it's still just amazing in VR. It can be a little disconcerting when you're sort of like the drone view in VR, but it's good. Let me make sure that I may have to move that little VR pop-up window because I got to make sure that I'm kind of sitting correctly. This is pretty good. The seat position is a little wonky. One thing with the Fenix I wish you could do is kind of lower the depiction of the seat position to match kind of where I'm actually sitting. Ultimate Wrecker, you're at the gate. Park the aircraft and it's shut down. Alright, congratulations, man. Hey, as long as it's reusable, great job. That's the way I look at it in VR. If I can get it down and it doesn't bounce and I don't get that pop-up that says I've damaged the aircraft, then hey man, that was a good day. I don't have a landing rate calculator for a reason, folks. So you all can estimate what the FPM was. Because I don't have a landing calculator. I sometimes just don't want to know. Cool. So INPIP wants us at 260. And that is...
Springbok 293, ready for push and start.
It's just been a pretty good flight so far. We managed to get my clearance okay. Didn't violate any ATC instructions taxiing, which is a challenge in VR.
Springbok 293.
Sorry, I gotta adjust this headset again a little bit. So yeah, we did well so far. Seatbelt sign is still on. Well, it's in auto. It's okay, so we set auto brake low. I'm not going to arm the speed brake quite yet. Get a little back to War Thunder. Oh man, you're bouncing around all over the place. How do you keep it? How do you keep it straight? Just in terms of the controls and the bindings are all different for these different sims. coffee, guys.
Ryanair
It's about the end of this cup too. I'm gonna need some more when this flight's over.
Squawk 5645.
Wake up, get ready to start the day. Gotta get outside and do some stuff with my kid today. EGP Edinburgh ATC is now online. Oh, let's check it out. Hey, well, I don't know. There it is. It's Juliet. 260 at 9. 10 statute miles or more. Broken 4.
Ryanair 6241, thank you very
Times
much.
1.5.
Will be radar vectors for an ILS approach.
Okay, cool. So that is, so we've got Juliet then. So we can report in that we have.
Descent flight level 70 to be level Tartan.
Cool.
Beautiful, the number 1 was Juliet.
That's awesome.
Down to 70.
Yeah, I didn't even check. David, that updated. It updated here, no problem. And this isn't even the latest version. So yeah, that worked great. That worked fantastic. Probably get a ping pretty soon. I guess we could call them up. I don't know if they. So in the U.S., sometimes they like it if you call up preemptively, like if you know you're going to cross an FIR or if you're about to enter someone's airspace. So maybe we'll call them up. Ultimate Record, change your mind. You're going to play first-person shooter. All right, go for it, man. Go for it. Have fun. Have fun. I haven't played an FPS in a while. Played some Call of Duty way back in the day. I'll show my age. I had Call of Duty, the first version, when it came out for PC back when, oh my gosh, I guess I was in my early 30s. So I'm old. Older. Anyway, let's call Edinburgh Radar. Edinburgh Radar, good afternoon. This is EasyJet, Easy1202. We're not quite in your airspace yet. Just want to give you a call up, see if you wanted us now.
Easy1202 Edinburgh Radar. Hello. Yeah, you're not too far away. I'll take you now. It'll be radar vectors from ILS approach from runway 24. You are number 2 with information kilo now current.
Okay, we'll expect vectors ILS 24, and we've got Juliet. We'll get Kilo, Easy1202. Thank you. Cool. Let's go get Kilo.
202, descent flight level 80 to the level Tartan.
Okay, 80 level Tartan, Easy1202. Alright, 80 to be level at Tartan.
Easy 235 Whiskey on stand 23. Request push and start.
Easy 235 Whiskey, push and start approved. QNH 1021.
Okay, so that should change our.
Sorry, push and start approved. QNH 1021. Easy 235 Whiskey.
So that'll change our VNAV descent a little bit there, but that's cool. Okay, so 8,000 level Tartan. So that's in. And Tartan's 230 max.
Ryanair 6241, turn right, heading 010 degrees, approximately 40.
Let's get Kilo now. It's changed. So let's sync that.
Ryanair 6241, E-firm, right, heading 010 degrees.
It's still showing Juliet, so we'll use Juliet. It looks like it hasn't flipped yet on the text ATC. This isn't. It's not VATSIM radio not updating. It's I don't think they've updated the ATC online yet, guys. Oops.
Ryanair 75 November Sierra, Roger. You can taxi holding point Delta 1 via Golf.
Let's just sync one more time. I'm not going to spend too much time here. It's going to get a little busy, but let's just sync this one more time.
Delta 1, Canuck 75 November.
Oh, Kilo. Okay, so we've got Kilo.
Canuck 75 November Sierra, new QNH 1021.
Oh, it's 3007 now.
Canuck 75 November Sierra.
Okay, 3007. So let's go ahead and pop that. Oh, we're okay. Let's use a little bit of speed brakes here. We need to get down. We need to get down here. Okay, let's go. More drag, yeah, no doubt. Okay. It's 30. Wait a minute. Oh, 1021. I thought it was in the US.
Springbok 293, Roger. Hold position, UQNH 1021.
1021 temps still 15. Winds variable between 260 and 1.
Taxi initially Alpha 16 via.
We'll leave the winds in there. I think I'm okay with that. Let's go back here. Okay, so yep, coming back on our VNAV profile now pretty nicely. So let's go ahead and kill this speed break here. I might as well just arm it while we're at it. Let's go ahead and get the people sat down. We can go sit down.
Ryanair 6241 QNH 1021 descend altitude to 4,000 feet.
Universal Starlight.
1021 Ryanair 6241.
Thanks for joining. Whatever your message was, thank you for coming on board and hanging out. Look at these views. This is this is amazing right here, guys.
Edinburgh, good afternoon.
Hey, anybody watching, if you haven't subscribed yet and you want to see more of this, you know, we do this a lot, so go ahead and hit subscribe if you're interested in seeing more of this stuff. Just some nice fun flights, get a lot of people in chat, just have a good time up here on VATSIM VR with Flight Simulator or X-Plane 12. So if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Definitely helps get the word out about VR as well. Just let more people see how amazing this is. Land O'Lakes, howdy y'all. Cowboy emoji, what's up, man? I guess I could use a more American accent up here. Really show off my U.S. pilot accent. John Cole, good to see you again, man. Hope you're having a good time here in Europe, here in the UK. Going from Gatwick to Edinburgh. Yep, and we're about to get pretty busy here, I think. So good to see you, man. W's Aviation. Hey, how are you? Good to see you. Thanks for joining. You joined at pretty much at the perfect time here. So glad to see you on board. We're on with the Edinburgh radar right now. So he gave us tartan, level tartan at 8, so we're doing a good job here. 250 knots, that's where we need to be. We're going to be slowing it down to 230 at tartan. This looks great. It just looks and feels great. So what I'll do, let's, yeah, we'll leave that there. That's good. So W's Aviation, man, yeah, thanks for joining. I wish I had more coffee. I need another big swig of coffee before this. It's still early. Well, it's not early in the morning, but. Oh, that's it for the coffee. So. Palms are starting to sweat a little bit now, guys. Whew. That is beautiful. Look at that. Whew. I'm loving X-Plane 12, the beta, but I'm loving this more still.
Heading 015.
015 on the heading for Easy 1202. Okay. Oh. I guess we're gonna get vectors here. 015. What have I done?
Ryanair 6241 left heading 320 degrees, descend
Whoops. Whoops. Edinburgh radar, sorry for Easy 1202, we overshot our heading, we're correcting.
Easy 1202, no problem.
Alright, we'll self-report there. Sometimes it's better to
good evening.
Self-report.
Kilo is passing flight level 300 descending in
Alright, so we're in vertical speed mode now, down to 8,000. There's 10,000. Let's turn the landing lights on. Everybody's seated, that's all good, that's good. Speed brakes armed, auto brakes low, looking good for landing here. Foolery's World, welcome, man. Yeah, good to have you back. Yeah, that view is amazing. That's amazing. John Call flew the Zebo before still having problems getting established on ILS. Oh, yeah, I've heard reports of the latest version of the Zebo for X-Plane 12 doing that. I think it's still... We're still in beta with that whole thing, so... so yeah, you know, just... speed's a little high, too. Maybe some drag, huh? Honestly, I think we want to be slowed down a little more than this. Let's manage the speed ourselves here. Gotta pay attention to what I'm doing here, guys. Sorry.
Ryanair 6241 left, heading 280 degrees. Once established localizer, descend with the guide.
You know what? Let's slow it down a little more too here. Let's get it down to like.
Will descend. No, when on the localizer, we'll descend with the glide.
Now that we leveled off at 8, which was the altitude we were given. Train sim just finished. Cool, man. Get a stream up on that, man. I'll watch it if it's in the evening. Alright, so you know what we can do too? Let's go ahead and just activate the approach. Okay, descend now 3,000 feet and 1021 on the altimeter, 1202.
Scandinavian 2606, are you with me?
Okay, so we're looking pretty good here. We can actually go back and have this. We can go back into manage speed. 015 down to 3,000, and speed brake's still out. Yep. So let's. So the workload gets a little high. What planes do I fly in real life? I fly a Piper Arrow, a 1969 Piper Arrow. PA-28R 200 in real life. One partner in the airplane, and he is flying it to see his son in at his college right now for Parents' Weekend. So I'm not flying in real life this weekend. Maybe during the week I need to get up. I need to shoot a couple of ILS approaches just as practice. I need to. My IFR currency is going to expire. I think I need 3 approaches. So yep, PA-28R 200. It's a great plane. It's just a great all around. Okay, 1021. It's 021. Set 1, 2, 3 times. I do not fly an Airbus A320 in real life, as you all can see. Oh, this is gorgeous. Oh, man. Look at the windmills down there. I don't know if you guys can see that. Like a wind farm. It just, you know, this sim blows me away. It just blows me away with the visuals. Talk about immersion, right? X-Plane's got it on the flight model. Overall immersion. Just overall enjoyability. It's still Microsoft Flight Simulator. Still love X-Plane. Don't get me wrong. I'm not one of those guys that's going to, you know, fanboy it either way. I love both, but man, for overall immersion, phew, put me in a flight simulator all day long. And we'll still, I'm popping back and forth with the X-Plane 12 beta, obviously, but all right, let's pull up the approach. So yeah, like David Black, man, like you were saying, we're just getting vectors here.
Ryanair 6241, runway 24, clear to land, wind 300 degrees at 7 knots, variable between 260 and 010 degrees.
Perfect, thank you. Close to land 24, Ryanair 6241. Thanks.
Looking good.
Shannon 75 November Sierra.
John, is there a good Piper? Yes. In X-Plane, the best arrow in any simulator is the V-Flight Air Arrow in X-Plane. I don't know if it's ready for 12 yet, but the V-Flight Air Arrow. And for Flight Simulator, the... It's blocked.
ED1202, left heading 330 degrees, descend altitude 3,000 feet.
Left 330 down to 3,000 feet, easy 1202. The Just Flight Arrow. Just Flight Arrow, sorry. Just Flight Arrow for Flight Simulator is really good too. I've done some streams with the Just Flight Arrow.
Goodbye. Springbok 293.
Let's actually go
Amber 402,
Flaps 1.
push and start approved, QNH 1021.
Slow it down a little bit here. Look at that. Oh man. Oh, is that's Edinburgh right there, isn't it? It's the castle up on the hill, and then Holyrood House down there at the end of that long what do they call it? The mile. I think that's what that is. I think that's what that is. That is Edinburgh off in the distance. What a great city that is. I've only spent 3 days of my life there, but man, that was just an amazing time. What do I think is better? X-Plane 12 or Microsoft Flight Simulator? I like them both, man. I like them both. I think for overall immersion, Microsoft Flight Simulator still wins hands down, but I still enjoy flying X-Plane 12, and it's in beta 3, so we're going to give it a chance, man. X-Plane 12 is really coming along. V-Not, hi. Hey, thanks for joining, man. Stereo cockpit, yeah, man. Land O'Lakes Fly Airliners in VR. Nice to see a streamer as well. Yeah, cool, man. Thanks. Glad you liked it, man. Glad you like it. Glad you're liking it. Hate to keep saying this, man, but if you guys like this stuff, hit subscribe, man. We do this all the time. Do this all the time, man. I do this anyway, and I figured why not start streaming it. It's too epic for other people not to see how epic it is. So glad you guys are all on board. Look at that. So yeah, overall immersion, Flight Simulator wins. Flight model, X-Plane wins, but they're getting closer. Each of them are getting closer. X-Plane's getting better visuals. Flight Simulator's getting better flight model. So they're both kind of converging, which is it's an amazing time to be a simmer. Look at this view. Look at those views. Look at that weather. I mean, that looks real. That looks like a chilly, cloudy day. We're gonna kind of blow through. We need to get a turn here, guys.
Roger, Alpha 15, Ryanair 6241, thanks, cheers.
Easy 1202 left, heading 270 degrees. Once established, localize and descend on the glide.
Okay, left 270, and then once established, descend on the glide slope 1202. Alright. 270. Yeah, I gotta pay attention now, guys. Sorry. It's a little busy here in VR. Look, TXP Gaming, hey, you're new and you sub. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Glad you're enjoying this stuff. Glad you're enjoying it. Buzz. Wish it was a taxiway mods, but yeah, I agree. Taxiways are kind of... Taxiway markings are kind of hard to see in Flight Simulator. Alright, guys, I'm sorry about this. I gotta ignore chat for a little bit here. We'll catch up when we get on the ground. There's Lokestar. Glide slope's coming alive. What's the missed approach altitude? Should have briefed the approach. 3,000. We'll leave it set at 3. We're going to descend on the glide path. Looking good. Looking good. Here come. There it is. Glide slope captured. Lokestar. He didn't give us any speed restrictions, so I think we're going to configure a little early here. Whoops. Looking really good here. It's PC. Yeah, I got a pretty decent setup. Hang on, man. We'll look at chat. Let's go. Next flaps. Let's go. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna configure a little early here. Let's go gear down. Speed checks.
Edinburgh 402, request taxi.
Looking good here.
Springbok 402, you can contact Edinburgh ground 121.75.
Somebody just blasted off there from 2-4. We got a big old right crosswind. Look at this. We got a crab. I mean, we're looking this way. The runway's over there. 18 knot crosswind up here so far. Don't do a king air. Oh my gosh.
Contact ground 121.75.
Yeah, let's not do like we did in that landing challenge with the king air. That was nuts.
to hold, expecting 28 and ground.
Speed brakes armed, auto brake low. Landing lights on, passengers are seated. We don't have our landing clearance yet, but that's alright. Why does it seem like we're high? Why does it always seem in Microsoft Flight Simulator like it puts me high on the glide slope, but I guess we're okay.
Easy 235 Whiskey, report your passing altitude.
Passing 2,600 feet.
Let's go flaps full.
235 Whiskey, roger, climb now, flight level 140.
About 4 miles out, fully configured, looking good. ECAM showing no blues. Just need our landing clearance.
All stations on ground, looking for taxi, clearance, etc. Edinburgh ground is now online on 121.
Yeah, man, it is beautiful. John, I agree. Good here.
Easy 1202, runway 24, clear to land, wind 300 degrees, 7 knots.
Hey, 24, clear to land, easy 1202. Alright, look at that bridge. Alright, look at the runway. Stop looking at the visuals, fool. Okay, let's go. Should we disconnect? Alright. Let's do it. This is where it gets fun. Alright, we're hand flying it now. This is fun. In VR. And like I said, Flight Simulator tends to leave me a little bit high. So I'm gonna... If I duck under a little bit, don't hold it against me. Okay. I need to correct to the left a little bit. We got a crosswind though, don't we?
You're alright, I catch a Trident Kilo about Tata now, passing level 136.
I got 1 kilo in radar, hello, squawk 5.
Nope. Yeah, that's a little bit. That's a little low.
5474, catch a 1 kilo.
That glide slope warning. My side stick isn't the best either. Crosswind here.
Catch it 1 kilo, thank you. Radar vectors, ILS approach runway 24. You are number 2, just becoming number 1. Descent flight level 70.
Nope.
Descending level 70 vectors, ILS approach runway 24.
That one low. Glide slope warning here.
Minimum.
Yep.
Cat jet 1 kilo, fly heading 005.
Heading 005, catch up 1 kilo.
100.
Oh, 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 oh. Oh, we're hot.
50. 40. 30. 20. Retard.
Oh, we landed long. Oh boy. We smashed it down here. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, that was messy, guys. Oh, so sorry. Oh, that was so messy. Oh, that was awful. That was awful. And it gets squirrely on the ground. Reversers? Oh, we didn't even deploy reversers. We're gonna make this? We're gonna make it. Oh, jeez. Sorry, that was awful. Oh. Yikes, sorry about that, guys. Dang, my landing, yeah, it was terrible. That was almost like the landing challenge. Oh, sorry about that. Everything was so good. Until then. Oh, alright, let's clear the runway. Sorry about that, passengers. Emit easy A.
1202, contact Edinburgh ground 121.750, bye-bye.
Okay, ground on 121.75, easy 1202. Have a good day, thank you. 121.75, we'll just do this.
Hello again, Amber 402.
That was bad, guys. I can do better. You guys deserve better.
Amber 402, roger, runway 24, stand 25, ready for push and start.
Oh boy.
Easy 020, roger, stand 25, push and start approved, face north, well, face west.
Push and start is approved, 020.
Edinburgh ground, a good day. EasyJet 1202 just cleared 24.
Easy 1202, Edinburgh ground, hello, taxi stand 7 via Alpha and Echo and Foxtrot.
Stand 7 via Alpha Echo Foxtrot, easy 1202. Alright, Alpha Echo Foxtrot, cool, we got it. Oh, man. I could admit you should not have reminded me of the King Air disaster at Saba. I agree. That definitely was in my head. No, it wasn't. It's a combination of my poor side stick skills and the fact that my side stick was sliding all over my stand here. I got a ton of excuses if you guys want to hear them. I don't know. Oh, David Black, as we all say in aviation. That's the best phrase in aviation, man. Any landing you can walk away from is a good landing. Who said that? Was that Yeager who said that? I think Chuck Yeager said that. Any landing you can walk away from is a is that any landing you could walk away from is a good landing. Any landing where you can use the aircraft again is a great landing. So Alpha Echo, and now we're having an issue here where this is not updating. So where's Echo? Let's use this. And let's pull up, sorry guys, I'm whipping around all over the place. Stand 7. Okay, that's like the second one there from that turn. Hang on a second, guys. Got to pay a little bit of attention here. Let's start the APU. Is this Echo? Yeah, there's Echo. I can read that sign. That's not too bad there for Flight Simulator. Luckily, Edinburgh isn't the biggest airport in the world, so you know. You blame. Yeah, there you go. Let's use that as an excuse too. Blame the glide slope. Blame my side stick. I'll blame anything except my skill. It's like in golf. I blame everything except my horrible swing. All right, so we're going to stand 7, which is oh, it's right here. Look at this. There's stand 7. Perfect. So at least we got the taxi right, guys? Let's see if we can get on the taxi line here. We don't have a jetway. Default airports in Microsoft Flight Simulator have a lot to be desired too. I think that's another area where X-Plane 12 really has done a great job. We'll just leave it here. Set the parking brake. Where X-Plane 12 has really done a great job is with the default airports. They're really good. All right, APU's available. So that's good. So we can just, let's shut this down. Well, what do you guys think? Oh man, John, you do feel it's more easy landing in X-Plane now? Yeah, I agree. I think, well, I don't know. I've got some issues with just my side stick too. It's a Thrustmaster TM16000, and I think I'm ready for a new one, a proper Airbus side stick. That might help too. Land O'Lake says, no worries, V1 F'd his landing yesterday. Oh, I gotta watch this streak. Did he really F up a landing? Well, if he did, then I feel really good. And hey guys, and this is not an excuse, it's actually true. Landing these things in VR is not, I mean, it's a little bit of a challenge, man. So, especially an airliner, landing GA in VR, I think is easier. But landing, let's just go to Unicom here. Landing an airliner in VR is a challenge. I do better with the 7.3s with my yoke. I have a better yoke than I do a side stick. So yeah. Pradeep, hey, good to see you, man. Pradeep says HLW, cool. Okay, I don't know what that means, but cool. Thanks for joining. Have I tried GCX in VR? Land O'Lakes, I don't know what that is, man. Let me know what that is either in chat or in a comment. Flight of Philippines next to Manila. Cool, man. That sounds like an awesome flight. Look TXP. Good luck with that flight. What are you flying in? Land O'Lake. Land O'Lake says, I butter. Yeah. More people butter than I do. I gotta watch V1's stream back then if he messed up his landing. Which stream was that? John Call says, your friend's the first officer on a 320. He says that it is easier in real life. Oh, well, then there's hope. There's hope for me that we're going to be a real life A320 pilot. Oh, man, Buzz, you're busy with your flight. Hey, that's cool, man. You missed the landing? Buzz, you didn't miss anything. Trust me. You missed absolutely nothing with the landing. Cool. Well, that was a pretty good flight all the way up until the bitter end. And guys, hey, if you're watching and you haven't subscribed yet, hit subscribe, man. These are fun flights. I love having people on board. It adds a little bit of pressure and it adds a lot more fun to the flights. So if you guys are liking this and haven't yet, hit sub, man. Hit subscribe. We're doing this a lot more frequently now, and it also helps get the word out there about VR in flight sim and how awesome it is. So that's my goal, is just to get the most people most people convert it over to fly in VR as possible, and look at these visuals in Flight Sim. That's just amazing. So, look, TXP, we're like the passengers. Yeah, you guys are the poor passengers who have to suffer through that landing. I apologize then to all the passengers. I should make a PA and hide. You know, welcome to Edinburgh, and please don't bother the captain. He's busy. Yeah. Axel, hello in French. Speak a little English. Cool, man. Welcome, Axel. I don't speak any French. Bonjour is pretty much the extent of my French. But man, good to have you on board, man. Even if you don't speak a lot of English, at least you can enjoy the VR goodness. John says it was an okay landing, better than Ryanair. Everybody says Ryanair landings are bad. I've never flown on Ryanair. Are they that bad? I don't know. I think that's just their reputation. I'll tell you, Ryanair's social media is hilarious, man. Their social feeds are hilarious. Do I use iVout? No, VATSIM. I only use VATSIM. And probably a good time to put a plug in. David Black, I don't know if you're still on, but a plug for VATSIM radio, VSR. If you fly, even if you don't fly VR, if you just fly on on VATSIM with Flight Simulator, you have to get VATSIM radio. It's a plug-in that pulls in not only like vPilot information and VATSIM information, but it does a whole lot more. So just do a Google search on VATSIM radio and download it. It takes 0 FPS. It's an amazing plug-in. You get a map. You get all the controllers online, in the air and the ground frequencies. You get a map. I mean, I'm not going to go all over into this because it's just so much. It shows you the controllers that are online. It's kind of like the VATSIM map. It's got filters. You can send messages. It's just epic, man. You guys got to get it. Dwayne Curley, hey, new to the channel. Welcome, man. Welcome. Glad you're on board. Glad you're here, man. Thanks for subbing. Thanks for joining, man. Appreciate it. We do this a lot. Hey, guys, I may do one tonight. I don't know where. I think there's a VAT USA event. Hey, whoever that was, thanks for the sub. I heard the ding. I can't see who it was. Thank you. But yeah, tonight, I think, I don't know what time, maybe 8 o'clock, US. So somewhere between like 23:30, 24, or 0 Zulu. Maybe we'll do another flight somewhere in the US. Maybe in the 7-3. Get me out of the Airbus. Amit, entertaining stream. Have a nice day. Yeah, you too, man. Yeah, you too. Thanks, man. What airport we're at right now? We just we kind of smashed it down here at Edinburgh. We went from Gatwick to Edinburgh. That's where we are now. Land O'Lakes OCX. Oh, that's the. Oh, yeah. That's right. OCX. GCX. Oh, that was blurry. GCX. Yes, I don't know. I don't have it, and yes, I've seen it. I don't have it yet. I may get that. The first version of it, when they released it, seemed a little buggy, but if they've improved it, maybe I'll go check that out, man. Yeah, gives life default airports and it enhances airport environments. Yeah, and it's paid. That's right. GCX. Yeah, I got to check that out, man. Well, guys, this has been a fun stream. It's awesome having all you guys on board. Like I said, I think we'll do one tonight. I don't know what time yet, so I can't put it up there as a scheduled stream. But we'll see what we can do. I don't know if it'll be in the 7.4 TXP. I don't know. We'll see. I want to get in the 7.4 eventually. I don't know if I want to do the default 7.4. And I have the SSG 748 for X-Plane, but I don't know if it's ready for 12 yet. So one day we'll do a longer flight in the 7.4. I don't know if that's going to be tonight, though. Tonight we'll probably be back in the 737. Maybe the Zebo. I think it got an update. Maybe we'll pop over to X-Plane. I don't know yet. We'll see. Land O'Lakes, keep it real. See ya. Yeah, I'll say the same to y'all. Keep it real and see ya. And like I said, man, if you guys are watching and haven't subscribed yet, hit subscribe. I love having you guys on board. Yeah, man, just have a great day, great night, whatever time it is, wherever you are. And we're going to see you all in the next one, okay? So thanks for joining. Have a great day, great night. Bye-bye.